welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you're already subscribed. My name is Taylor. I'm a witch here on YouTube, and today I want to do like a semi-collective reading. So what I'm going to do is pull some descriptors from this deck I have, and then we'll roll the story dice. And basically, if those categories apply to you, that's how you know this reading is for you. Because I'm not a big fan of the ones that say, like, if you see this reading, it's for you. I'm going to give you some actual, like, physical descriptors and just, like, general descriptions so you can determine if this reading is actually for you or not. So, Spirit, tell me about the collective for this reading. Okay. We have age range, 35 to 46. And I should point out too, not every single one of these have to apply to you, but I would say the more the better. Okay, we have lesbian. Oh, they keep falling on my hand. Dark lipstick. We have mixed race. I'll take this one too. Dark eyes. Let's do one more of the descriptors. Okay, and we have tooth gap. Okay, so if any of those apply to you, great. You're in the right place. And now, just for extra confirmation for you, that was a horrible noise, I'm going to roll the story dice and we'll see what comes up. Spirit, help me describe the collective that this reading is for. Okay. We have a sun, so those of you who were born in the summer, those of you who are Cancers, we had the crab pop out when I moved it. Those of you who are Cancers, those of you who have children, specifically a boy child, or are involved like in some capacity with a boy, like nephew in your life. Okay, we have an axe here. Some of you who live in the country, you might chop your own wood or you chopped your own tree down this year. Okay, we have a boy again coming out really strongly, so definitely if you have a son or like a nephew or something, if he is involved with pirates. Oh my god, I saw the pirates again. Yeah, so pirates, for some reason you might be into pirates. Let's give it another roll. Okay, and we have cauldron. So for those of you who are witches, all right, so if any of those apply to you, if multiple apply to you, that's how you know this is your reading, and let's get on with it. So Spirit, what does my collective need to hear today? Okay, we have the moon. We have the Nine of Swords. So some of you are going through a lot of purging with this Cancer full moon, and that would make sense for my Cancerians watching this video too, like that, or like my heavy Cancer placement people watching this video, that the full moon is really weighing on you to release these emotions, because I'm hearing like grasping at straws. There's something that's like just out of your reach that you're grasping that you can't seem to get, and then as a clarifier to that, I have the 10 of coins. And so I'm thinking that this 10 of coins, this like, because when we look at the 10 of coins, it's this fairy tale ending. It's the happily ever after, right? I think that maybe a lot of you have gone through like breakups. You went through maybe a hard 2023. Or even if that doesn't apply to you, you feel like your happy ending is always just out of reach for you. And you're kind of struggling to understand that right now. You're kind of struggling to come to terms with that and accept the way things are in your life right now. Maybe you've been single for a long time, or maybe even if you're in a relationship, it's just not what you want it to be. We have the World. Okay, clarify that for me, Spirit. Jeez. Okay, we have the 6 of coins. So there's something you're shielding yourself for something here. And I'm getting the sense that because you're in this energy of not wanting to let go of the idea of like this perfect fantasy that you have. Maybe you've always imagined your life to be a certain type of way, and you've married yourself to the fantasy of it, right? When we talk about manifestation, we always talk about you don't have to know the how, you just need to know the what. And I think you've gotten too attached to the how, like how things should like play out in your life, and you're shielding yourself from this world. Like spirit and the universe wants to give you this abundance and this prosperity, this like fairy tale ending that you crave, but by being married to the fantasy of like what should be in your life, you're kind of blocking that off for yourself, because you're not open to opportunities that you would otherwise see, because you're so attached to the story you keep telling yourself. Okay, we have the 9 of coins. Spirit, clarify the 9 of coins for me. Okay, we have the 2 of coins. Okay, so I get the sense that a lot of this would be an easier process for you if you just did some balancing of some kind. There's just, there's a lot going on in your head and not so much going on like in the physical world. And that's not to say you're not taking action, because I think that you definitely are. But I think, like, again, with the blockages and you shielding yourself from things, I think the 2 of coins here is coming out to say, like, you're being too in your head, and you might be a very logical, practical person. You might be a very intelligent person as well. I wouldn't be surprised if you are. So you're used to like logicking things out. And I think that's what's keeping you kind of stuck in this this like limbo space in between, like you being unhappy that you don't have like what you should have, and instead just kind of like trusting and seeing where you end up. I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's get some more messages here. What else does my collective need to know? Okay, we have Judgment. Black Panther is coming out really strongly. So I don't know if you're a fan of Black Panther, but that's come out twice. Okay, and we have the 5 of coins here. Okay, Spirit is saying there's a judgment day coming, yeah? There's a karmic time, because I think that you are somebody who's a very generous and giving person, and Spirit wants you to let them give to you now in return, because when I see the 5 of coins, I always think of being like turned away to like blessings, and Spirit wants you to open your palms up into your receptive energy, because we have Black Panther coming out again. Maybe if you watch Black Panther, there might be some messages in that movie for you. But we have the Knight of Wands clarifying the 5 of coins here too. And Wands energy is very fast. So I get the sense that once you turn out into this like receptive energy, instead of your like doing energy, how I said you're very logical, you're probably very much so in your masculine, regardless of if you're a feminine or a masculine, doesn't matter. So you're in your like doing energy, and when you turn into that feminine energy, you're in your receptive energy with your palms turned up and not facing down. So if you meditate or do any, my cat is going crazy in the background, I'm sorry. If you meditate or do any sort of like spiritual practice like that, yoga, anything, flip your palms up during those meditations to indicate that you are in the place to receive energy and blessings. Because I get the sense, once you're saying to the universe, like, I trust you, like you're taking the leap of faith, it's coming in really quickly with this Wands energy. And I think this is showing up in 2024 for you. And that's why we have that Judgment with the karma coming out. I didn't really get the chance to finish what I was saying, but how, like, I think you're a very, like, do-it-all person for other people in your life, and you have the tendency to not fill your own cup, which can get you in a place where you're not so receptive to your own blessings because you're so focused on taking care of everyone else. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing as long as you're not neglecting yourself. Okay, we have the 9 of Cups here. Clarify that for me, spirits. And we have my favorite thing is when I have to add the Roman numerals. And we have the 4 of Swords here. Okay. So with this, I'm really, again, like getting this sense, I think that this is my collective. I'm trying to fix the lighting. This is my collective that has so much mental energy going on, and they're not so attuned to their emotional energy, like with this 9 of Cups here. I want you to get comfortable with your uncomfortable emotions, because I'm telling you, this is where the key is. And when I said that, I flipped over the deck and we have the Knight of Coins. That is where the prosperity is for you. You need to get uncomfortable with, or you need to get comfortable with your uncomfortable emotions. I think it's easier for you to always have a plan, to think things out. And listen, I hear you. It's a more comfortable place to be, but how would it feel to say to God entirely, like, I trust you, and just show up? I just saw 1010. To say to God, I trust you entirely, and just show up with that faith and like follow your heart. I know that sounds so cheesy, but how would that feel, to just have full trust in your emotions, your gut, and go where you're guided? What would that be like for you? How would your life be different in 2024 than it was in 2023 and maybe years past? And again, like on the back of the deck here, we have the Page of Cups, where Spider-Man's about to take like that leap of faith. 2024 is your leap of faith year. God is saying, like, let me catch you. I will catch you. It's like the whole, oh my God, I hate this movie, but this is coming to my mind. So the movie Divergent, they have like this like initiation they have to do where they have to jump off the building, and they're all like really scared to do it. And the one main character's like, yeah, I'll do it. And she jumps, and at the bottom of it, there's this giant net. That's exactly what's happening to you. You are being guided to take this leap of faith, just to find out that like you're being caught on the other side. It's just about overcoming fear. It's about becoming at peace with yourself, and it's about trusting not only God, but trusting yourself as well. Okay, so I'm going to pull some oracle as well. So spirits, tell me about my collective. Okay, we have escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. Okay. What are we escaping, blocking, and pushing away? You are in some way blocking your commitment. You're blocking marriage, promises, fidelity. And again, I think that's like the story that we were talking about originally, right? About like you have one specific way you think that it can happen. And by holding on to that so hard, you're blocking your own blessings. Okay, we have conflicted, decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. I don't think this card is related to love at all, actually, with the conflicted. I think this is way more to do where with you being at a crossroads in your life. And I think that's why it came out so strongly for me to tell you to go with your emotions and not your logic mind. For example, like if you are choosing between a job that you hate or to follow like your true passion, follow where your emotional body is taking you, not your mental body. Clarify this conflicted for me, please. Okay, we have depth, awareness, importance, value. Yes. So with this conflicted, whatever crossroads decision, there might be multiple different things, whatever that is for you, what are your values? What is important to you? And open that door. Take that door and see where that goes, because that's, at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. It doesn't matter what you should be doing. Fuck what you should be doing. Do what feels right to you. Okay, we have memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. This makes sense. I'm filming this during like towards the end of Mercury retrograde now it's in Capricorn. And so it makes sense for you to be kind of on memory lane. What is this about? Okay, it's about, we got two cards here. So elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery. So times in the past where people were dishonest to you, people were deceptive, betrayed you, is something that I think that you've been lingering on recently. And that's probably also what's kind of keeping you. It's hard to let go of things when people fuck us over like that. But then the card that also came out is your open heart, the receptive, the empathy, the vulnerable. So I think like your whole thing with Mercury retrograde here is, as hard as it may be, forgive yourself and forgive those people for the dishonesty, the deception, the trickery. We're all just spiritual beings having a human experience, and we do the best that we can do. And if not for them, forgive them for you. Don't carry that weight around. Open up your heart to new blessings, because it's making you really confused with this like uncertainty, unclear, the unclearness. When you're like in your confidence, when you're in your self-assuredness, you don't hesitate to know, like if you want to date with somebody, that person's not for you. If you go at a job interview, I don't want to do that. You're not in this like, oh, I don't know, should I? Because you're unclear. You're not, that card just ran away from me. You're in a place of pain. You're in a place where you're apprehensive. Exactly. I think that's exactly kind of what you've been feeling, where you're afraid and you're cautious. And I don't blame you at all. But I just saw it at 1444. But this is really your time to take your power back, my collective. What else do we have? We have fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, fantasize. Strong advice that just came through for you. I don't know if y'all are aware of the law of attraction. If you're on my channel, you probably are aware of the law of attraction and manifestation. But I think a really good manifestation technique for you, because I do get the sense that this is my very busy pile. Like I said, I think you might have children that you take care of, children of your own or someone else's, but a good manifestation technique for you would be fall asleep to the wish fulfilled. Visualization. So as you fall asleep every night, you know how we tell ourselves those stories? Instead of telling yourself stories from the past of like pain and hurt, instead I want you to fall in love with the fantasy. What do you want? What do you really want? And don't think about the how to get there, just the what do you want. Visualize it. Every single night, visualize it and tell yourself how wonderful it is. There's like this saying too that Neville Goddard says, like, isn't it wonderful? Tell yourself, like, think about that fantasy and isn't it wonderful? Try it every day for 30 days and see what shifts in your life. I know it sounds like it could be true sometimes, but life all around us is literally magic. It's magic that I can sit here and like record this video for you. So just think about how crazy it is that we can like watch stuff on our TVs, how crazy it is that we can read a book. It's not that hard to believe when you break stuff down like that. There's magic all around us. So just try it for 30 days. Try that daydreaming and see what it feels like to you. Ooh, okay, interesting. As I'm going on my ramble, I have shocking with turmoil, trouble, unexpected, and we have resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, and timid. So if you do try this for 30 days, you're like falling asleep to the wish fulfilled. And I get the sense for a lot of you, it is like love related things, and it could be anything, but I think love is a big one for you. I think that you're going to be shocked with the results and the person who comes through to confess their feelings for you. It might be someone that you didn't expect. So that's really interesting. Spirit, can I have other messages if my collective shifts this thinking, falls asleep to their wish fulfilled? Okay. We have this broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed, and we have this only you, devoted, attached, grave. So it seems like this person who's coming through for you, who's the secret admirer, they haven't come through in the past because they themselves were heartbroken and destroyed by a previous relationship, but now they're feeling like they're only attracted to you, that they only want to be devoted to you. So I don't know. I don't think this is a person that you've ever been involved with. I don't think it's someone that you know at all. I think it's a new person that's coming in, but they obviously, you know them in passing, maybe mutual friends, coworkers. Ooh, we have thinking, missing you, craving, desiring. Yeah, so somebody's definitely coming through. If you're fulfilling this, like, try it, my collective. For 30 days, fall asleep to the wish fulfilled every night and tell yourself, isn't it wonderful? And see what shifts in your life, because I get the sense that there's somebody already who really wants to come through for you. But it's not happening, or at least it's not happening as quickly. I won't say it's not going to happen, but by you visualizing and opening your heart to it, it's coming in super, super quick. So I'm going to finish off this reading with some messages from Archangel Michael, and we're going to see what advice that he has for you, and we will do a quick little prayer. Okay, we have, that's so funny, from Archangel Michael, prayer will help this situation. Dear God and Archangel Michael, and anyone else you pray to, such as Jesus, I ask for your divine intervention, and then you would describe the situation. I welcome your help, and I trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle, and ask that you send one to me and the situation quickly. Thank you, and amen. So you're being heavily guided here to pray to your angels. I don't know if Archangel Michael is one of them, but prayer is certainly one of your answers here. Explore your options, and then the prayer is, Dear God, thank you for your wisdom and love, helping me see, understand, and assess all of my alternative options. Please guide me in the best direction for my health, happiness, and life's purpose. Yes, okay, I love this. I feel like some of you really needed to hear this today. Like, some of you don't pray enough, and your angels have stuff to tell you. They want to help you. They're just kind of waiting for you to come through and let them do this, to like open the door. Okay, and finally, I love this. to close out the reading, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. I love it. That is literally the theme of this reading. And I love this card too because there's a unicorn on it. That's how I want you to see yourself. I know it's cheesy and stupid, but like you are feeling uncomfortable trying to fit in to this box that you're shoving yourself into, this world you're trying to shove yourself into. There's two unicorns on your cards, actually. You're feeling uncomfortable because you're not meant to be there. You're meant to pave a new path. You're meant to do a new thing. And your angels are saying, we are here to help you. We are here to help you. And the prayer for you to admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. I appreciate your support and helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me strength and courage. So, thank you, collective. That is your reading. I do hope it was helpful for you. And if you made it to the end of this, thanks so much for watching. I have a website that is linked in the description below if you ever want to book a private reading with me. I also do astrology consultations. All my social media is linked in the description below. Give me a follow on Instagram or TikTok. And with that being said, again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have the most beautiful and blessed 2024. If you like my vibe, please do stay and subscribe to this channel. Leave me a comment letting me know if this video resonated, and leave me a like on this video if you enjoyed it. But with that being said, have a beautiful, beautiful and blessed week. I will see you later. Bye.